So I embarked on a journey to experience Tripura's Boishu for the first time. And little did I know, this journey to experience cultural significance would lead me to see the unseen beauties of their tradition. Khagrachari tends to have a welcoming culture, regardless of ethnicity, whichever house you go to, and it's a common practice in this region. I got to experience their cultural practice during Boishu, and this episode is all about Boishu and Garia dance. So my first day in the episode of covering Tripura's culture started with Hari Boishu. It's the last day of their year for them, and everyone from their community gathers by the Chengi River, which is adorned with bamboo and flowers. Everyone comes to celebrate and pray in their traditional attire.
As most of the Tripuras in Khagrachari practice Hinduism, their culture is intertwined with their religion, even the part where they offer flowers to the river goddess, whom they call Toibungma.
A significant ritual among the youth is drifting a piece of their cloth into the river as an offering. This act is a gesture of respect to the river goddess. Since it was the beginning of summer, they offered food to everyone who came by. Khagrachari's culture is very welcoming to guests. Everyone, regardless of ethnicity, had food prepared in the house for guests on this day. It wasn't just a ritual, it was their culture. Well, that is even more prevalent on the day of Boishu. So I got a taste of that. So it was now my last day in Khagrachari on the day of Boishu. Luckily, Himel was able to connect me with the performers of Garia Nritya, and we started heading towards a remote village named Tripura, 9 miles away from Khagrachari Shodor and close to Dighinala.
Alright, this video is sponsored by Tap Send. With the New Year festival happening in the Chittagong Hill Tracts, sending money back home to your loved ones is easier than ever. Send money from the US, Canada, Australia, UK, Europe, and the United Arab Emirates with zero transfer fees and great exchange rates. Just download the app, enter your recipient's details, and tap to send. It's that easy. So let's get back to the video.
One interesting thing about this tradition is that Garia Devata, also known as Baba Garia, is the reincarnation of Lord Shiva. Well, that is according to the belief in Tripuras from India. But there's this argument that does not compare Baba Garia with Lord Shiva from Hinduism. Shiva is a Sanskrit name, while Baba Garia or Motoi Kotor Shubrai is what they call in Kokporo. On the other hand, the same name is pronounced Shibrai instead of Shubrai in India's Tripura state, to align Tripura's belief with Hinduism. Similarly, the difference can be seen in dance ritual as well. Well, there's a difference between dance and ritual. The ritual, in one hand, is usually performed by men who have to stay committed to performing the ritual for the next 3 years. They are also known as Kerabai, who have to strictly follow religious discipline throughout these years. Even though the Tripuras of Khagrachari practice Hinduism and some practice Christianity, this dance is unique to their culture. In Bandurban and in the Tripura state, this dance can be seen performed by girls as well. As I had a conversation with a well-known writer in Tripura community, Mathura Bikash uncle, he told me one thing. Girls are also participating in it because of modern times and media presence, and in the form of dance instead of ritual. But he also mentioned one thing. Men's exclusive participation has been practiced from generation to generation, and it's actually hard to explain as earlier histories of Tripura cannot be found in written scripts, as they never had scripts of their own. Tripuras in Bandurban mainly follow Christianity, mostly belonging to Ushoi clan, and their accent and way of living differ from those living in Khagrachari and Tripura state. Even though it no longer is a ritual to them, but they have preserved this dance. There is no strict attire when it comes to what they can wear. Some of these cultural elements will probably disappear into history if not preserved. My experience of seeing the Garia ritual was unlike anything I had ever seen. The tune, the dance, the scream, the movements gave me goosebumps that I cannot forget. And with that, my adventure in Khagrachari has ended. This film wouldn't have been possible without these wonderful people. To be honest, I feel lucky to be born in this region. Lucky because this region is inaccessible to most of the world due to socio-political reasons. Yet I am able to document these. I go around shooting content for cultural preservation. Comment down below what you would like me to cover next, and I hope to see you soon. Please do subscribe because it makes a huge difference. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.